The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Brooklyn Beats.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike 14. Mike 14. Not here. Bang, 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 bang.
10 cycle.
14's the mic. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Set cut.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Mike 14. Mike 14. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Switch.
Striker. 3-3. Needle blue. Cut. Go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got a man, it's Tonyan complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
52.
Check 24. Check 24.
Ready, go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
Just swerve on. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Alert flare. Alert flare.
Cross. 10.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Joker.
Let's go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
I don't think you got it, son. Shift.
Slice. 97. Spike. White. Hut.
Play action this time with Love. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score beats 7. Ravens nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Switch it. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Middle. Watch the whip.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Baltimore.
Don't worry. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Check out.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, middle. 51
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Slant caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Tight goal, tight goal, tight goal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. And here we go. Watch the pass.
From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Beats 7. Ravens 6.
Down. Yellow. 22.
Hey, pick your game up.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Ready, break.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
SOS.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
No. Off.
Spike 60. Claws red. Go red. Drill green. Ready, go.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here we go.
I've got Mike T right here, guys. Mike T.
Go.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Tens the mic.
Check pass. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Here's Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Tens the mic.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Smash, red.
Check pass.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike.
Jackrabbit, jackrabbit.
Let him know, let him know.
Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10.
I got it.
Green Jacks.
Tens the mic.
Ready, go.
Second down, Love. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here we go.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Hey, green.
Let's get into some penetration.
Red, yellow.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Let's go.
Here's Love.
Hey, check.
He's going to go deep for Funchess. This is caught inside the 15.
Here we go.
A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Single. I got a single in the slot. I got 40. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Stephon Gilmore.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Bang. Hut.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Ready.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. It's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
'Yo. 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 13.
Check 99. Check 3. Check 3. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Raven first down.
Finish it up!
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Finish it up!
They go play action now. Jackson. This is caught. Watkins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
His kick is
And
good.
it's up and good.
Makes the score Ravens 13, beats 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Man out.
Steal, black.
Mine, 36.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Let's go. Charge. Ready.
To throw again. Love. And this one complete right side to Funchess. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Ready. Go.
Now Jones. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you...
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time through the air. 46 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Watch the run. Shift. Watch the shift. Check safety.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Ravens.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Again, it's Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 1st down, Jones. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2 brings up
Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Now Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant. So
in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Black Ultra.
11, check Mike 11. So we got man. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
I got it.
Check 40.
Go.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Old blue. Hustle. Ready.
3rd and long for Love. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I don't even know why this team.
Ready. Go.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
For real. 51 to Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Check three.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Shut up!
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's going the other way. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
They're not ready for this, man.
Drill, 52.
They still playing soccer.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Drill green. Ready.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Now a throw here to his running back. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now this one completely downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Jackson on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As the Ravens push further out in front.
makes the score.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Come 19! Come 19!
And bring it.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, check Mike 11.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, check Mike.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Got him, man. It's Tanyan complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! 3 down. Check 3.
Check 52.
Show it.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again to Jones. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
18-yard line.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Hey, it's our house. Mustang 19. All day, baby, all day.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
14's the mic. 14's the...
They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
He's checking.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll go again with Dobbins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And the Ravens first down.
5-2 is the mic. 2, Mike 5-2.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Kenny Clark forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go. Get hot. 52. 52's the mic.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. From the gun, Jackson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Ravens, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.